I'm either gonna get a spider bite and turn into Spider-Man, or I'm gonna get a tick bite and get alpha gal and not be able to eat meat anymore. And then when I get back, someone's probably gonna have stolen my bike. So I'm gonna be really mad. I have to walk all the way home. But I'd get a lot of exercise if I did that. Go ahead, bugs. All right, I'm going to hike this trail, but I'm going to find somewhere to hide my bike first. But I don't have a lock. Find somewhere to stash it in the weeds, maybe. Sure would be a bummer if somebody stole it. Find something. All right, I laid my bike down in the weeds right there. Off the road. I don't think anybody can see it there unless they're looking for it. Also, the battery on my glasses died already, and I just got started on my little adventure here. So I'm going to try to film the rest of it with my phone. It's nothing exciting. I just thought it'd be fun to go on a little hike and a little bike ride and make a fun video because I haven't made a video in a while. The Rocky Roots Trail. I think we're there. Where are we? I don't know. We're here. We're going to walk around this lake. I think that just goes down to the water. Yeah, it's just like does a loop and comes right back up right here. Beaver Crossing. We're heading up that trail there. This is what many locals refer to as the old reservoir. This is the smaller lake. There's a much bigger lake over that way. That we would call the new reservoir. Quite a bit bigger. This is the original lake. I think that's new. I don't think I've ever been on that. I've only ever gone that way. So we're gonna go up the hill. I've never seen this part. Like, I've never been back in the woods this far, and I've lived here my whole life. There's like a whole access road on the backside of this property. I had no idea this even existed, but looks like trail goes that way, so we're gonna keep going that way. Bit of an obstacle course here. We'll have to just figure out our way across it. Oh. This must be going around the big lake. I'm definitely going in the wrong direction. Predator path. I was just walking along minding my own business, and this thing was right behind me. Scared the crap out of me. Hi, buddy. What you doing? He's being very still. Just a little baby possum. I don't know if you can see him right there. He is. He's just watching me. I'm gonna leave him alone. He scared the Jesus out of me. I had to stop and get a spiderweb stick because they're getting thick. And also there's another obstacle here that we're gonna hurdle. This trail is going forever. I'm in over my head. I'm gonna be here till 9 o'clock tonight. You gotta kidding me. I just walked like 100 miles so they could tell me it's over. Literally says turn around. You're done. I thought I was going all the way around the lake. Let's go see what's down here. Long hike for fishing, but might be a good spot because we're on the other side of the lake. I'm either gonna get a spider bite and turn into Spider-Man, or I'm gonna get a tick bite and get alpha gal and not be able to eat meat anymore. And then when I get back, someone's probably gonna have stolen my bike. So I'm gonna be really mad. I have to walk all the way home. But I'd get a lot of exercise if I did that. God, bugs. Huh, well, that's a bummer. I thought I was going all the way around the lake. I just have to literally turn around and just do everything I just did. But I guess when I get back to that split, I can decide if I want to finish the route around the other lake or just go back and find my stolen bike. Right now, I'm going to say I'm going to go back and finish the route around the other lake. Well, we made it back to the trailhead here. If we go that way, it takes us back to the bike, the easy way. Or we can go that way, which goes around the upper lake. So I think that's what I'm going to do. They call this the Rocky Root Trail. And I think it's based off of this tree that's fallen over. It's got a bunch of rocks stuck in it. That's how we got the name Rocky Root Trail. And I had to get another spiderweb stick. Also, I just saved a butterfly's life. It was stuck in a spiderweb and I got it out with a stick and it flew away. Guess it's time to do some trail maintenance out here. Not for me though. I think the Boy Scouts are in charge of this stuff. The trail's getting pretty tight too. I'm gonna have chiggers and or poison ivy. Something is going to itch. I was just walking along talking to the camera and the grass was so thick I didn't even see them. There were two girls just hanging out there, like sitting on a little bridge. I'm sure they saw me like talking to myself. But the good news is the rest of this trail means it's been walked on, so there's no more spider webs. And I'm almost off the trail anyways now. So I was coming through my favorite fishing spot there and people there fishing, and it turns out it was one of the guys that works for me. I'm just gonna follow this road all the way back down to, hopefully my bike is still down there in the weeds. I made it back to the trailhead. Now we're gonna find out if my bike is still in the weeds over here or not. There it is. Right where I left it. Looks abandoned and stolen, but it's not. All right, well, that was the Rocky Route Trail hike. We rode our bike out here, hiked the trail, and now I'm gonna ride my bike into town. My glasses died though, so I'm not gonna get any video on the way back into town, so I'm just gonna end the video here. Just made this video because I was kind of bored and I thought it'd be fun, and I wanted to try my new glasses. So hope you enjoyed it. If you ever wondered what the Rocky Route Trail in Odessa, Missouri at the Odessa Reservoir looks like, this is it.